today's video, what we are doing, I ate over a pound of soy every day for 30 days. Soy boy! If you eat soy, your testosterone is gonna go down, you're gonna get man boobies, your strength is gonna go away, your physique is gonna look like crap, all this. Oh man, were they right all along? All right, so 4 years ago, I made a very controversial video. According to the myths out there, my testosterone was going to plummet. My boobs were gonna grow beautiful and supple, and a whole bunch of other problems were going to happen. And since that video, I have continued eating a lot of soy, about a pound every single day. So in this video, we're gonna see exactly what happened during that month-long challenge, and then we're gonna see what's happened since then over the last 4 years, including blood tests. So let's just jump into this. I had my blood testosterone tested before I started this challenge, and I had it tested afterwards. Let's go into the first test. My initial testosterone results show a value of 596 nanograms per deciliter. So that is within the standard range, kind of on the upper end there. All right, so we've got our starting testosterone, 596 nanograms per deciliter. Now let's get into this challenge and look at some of this terribly bad for you evil soy that I was gonna eat. Oh, baby Brian is looking pretty good. That's wild. Over here, the tofu and everything has cooked down. I added the beans to it, so now I'm just gonna spice it. Literally everybody's having a huge conversation over here. And then of course, team ketchup over here. So this is meal number 1. A lot of calories. Really excited to eat it. Oh, I'm hungry. Hold up, I don't know if I've explained this yet, but I absolutely love cooking. I also love all forms of soy, so I definitely went a bit harder than just a pound of soy a day. And case in point, later that night, I had a whole block of tempeh, which is fermented soybeans, along with some mash and some veggies.
Oh my God, I love that.
What are you guys doing?
Having a photo shoot. Instagram.
Everyone's wearing all black. Dude, look how cute baby Sammy was. Also got a little cameo from our vegan friend Jordan Shrinks. Who knows who she is? And also for context, we were doing a mini version of my YouTube house. So we had like 10 YouTubers together in a house for a week in LA. It was so much fun. Anyways, I made a smoothie with 4 cups of soy milk and then a very bland looking block of tofu with black beans and hash browns. Definitely saved by my main squeeze, ketchup. If that wasn't enough, I even had another meal that had soy in it later. So right now we are at Vegan Glory, which is like one of the really, really awesome vegan restaurants in LA. And I'm also having a little bit of some more tofu here on a pad thai, so a little bit more soy for the day. Okay, so you get the point. I was going hard because I really wanted to see if there was any adverse side effects that would happen. I wanted to go full bore on this. So if you want to see more of the meals that I was eating in that challenge video, you can definitely go to the original. I'll link it in the description below. For the sake of time, I kept eating like that every single day. So let's jump forward to day 30. All right, this is what I got, and this is what I get every time. I got 2 orders of buffalo wings right here. Oh my gosh. As you can see, I went out with a bang for my last day. I had my favorite thing ever, buffalo wings. So I had soy-based wings and also soy-based burgers, and then I filmed the physique update after, and I had gained around 2 pounds. Now, I don't know if it's just, good lighting, good pump, whatever, but I definitely feel like I look a little bit fuller, a little bit bigger in this shot. Now let's see what I had to say about the month. I had no adverse side effects from having soy. I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel weaker, any of that kind of stuff throughout this entire, video and this challenge. So I sat down and thought about what I ate over the entire month and wrote down what I ate, and I basically had a block of tofu every day. So I had 30 blocks of tofu throughout this period. I had 8 Chipotle burritos, which I got double sofritas. So 24 cartons of soy milk because I have around 4 or 5 every single week. I had 5 blocks of tempeh, and then I had a bunch of like little snacks and stuff. Like I had edamame beans here and there, and I'm sure I had plenty of other soy from like, I had a couple Gardein products. I think I had a Beyond Burger at some point. So clearly I had way more than a pound of soy every single day. So let's see what the blood tests say. Theoretically, according to the myth, my testosterone should be plummeted. I should feel terrible. I should have big old man boobies. Boobies, boobies, boobies. All my muscles should have gone away. Well, let's see what happens. All Alrighty then, now let's go to the moment we've all been waiting for. My post results taken on February 21st. Let's see, testosterone total, your value 698 nanograms per deciliter, so we've actually gone up. There we have it. My testosterone actually went up from 596 to 698, and as tempting as it is, as much as it would be really funny to troll the ultra masculine, machismo obsessed guys out there and say that soy actually makes you more of a man because it raises testosterone, fluctuations of 100 or even more are super normal when it comes to your testosterone levels. It happens on a day-to-day basis, so this is just completely normal. But the important thing is I didn't lose all my muscle, I didn't grow boobs, I didn't grow a third arm out of my forehead or anything like that. I'm actually so glad that I made this video because loads of people have referenced it in order to disprove all the soy myths that are just perpetuated around the internet. And honestly, when people use me to shut vegan haters up, I don't know, I just get a real big kick out of it. I freaking love it. Okay, so that was 4 years ago though. What about now? Well, my last blood test video was uploaded about 6 months ago, so we're gonna take a look at that. But first, I wanna say that I've been regularly eating soy pretty much every day since that video. Sometimes well over a pound, sometimes a little bit less, but it's definitely been a constant. So real quick, have my energy levels gone down? No. You can ask Sammy, I'm like a rabbit. I'm literally always bouncing around. Has the estrogen feminized me? Well, I'd be impressed if a woman had a thicker beard than me, but I'll let you be the judge of that. And the thing you always see in the comments when someone who has muscle as a vegan posts on Instagram, yeah, but he built that muscle before he was vegan and then he just maintained it. And while I definitely have been bodybuilding for 16 years while only being vegan for around 9, I would say that compared to the physique clips I showed in the challenge video, I put on a pretty decent amount of size over the last 4 years. And as someone who's taken part in bodybuilding very seriously as a non-vegan and very seriously as a vegan, I don't feel like it's been any harder to put on strength and size as a vegan. All right, so now it's time to take a look at my latest blood test. First, let's take a look at my total testosterone. Now, the last time I got this tested was in 2019, and I scored a 596 in January, and then a month later, I scored a 698. This time, my results were 587. So if the soy haters were correct, then my testosterone levels shouldn't have stayed roughly the same. They should have trended down over time, which as we saw there, that didn't happen. So, myth busted. Although, as we know, there's literally no way to win. Vegan haters are always gonna hate.
Yeah, but show me the science.
Oh man, that's another thing you'll always hear when it comes to soy, but there's actually a lot of science. Check out this quote from a meta-analysis study called "Soybean Isoflavone Exposure Does Not Have Feminizing Effects on Men." Findings from a recently published meta-analysis and subsequently published studies show that neither isoflavone supplements nor isoflavone-rich soy affect total or free testosterone levels. Similarly, there is essentially no evidence from the 9 identified clinical studies that isoflavone exposure affects circulating estrogen levels in men. Science, bitch.
Yes, science, bitch!
And that's not just one study, that's an analysis of many different studies, all showing the exact same thing. Soy is perfectly safe to eat from a health perspective and from a bodybuilding, muscle building perspective. The only thing I would personally mention is it's probably better to eat organic soy whenever you can. All right, that was fun. If you guys want to support the channel and you're a vegan trying to stay healthy and or build big old muscles, I have a special going just for this month where I'll give you all 3 of my recipe books completely for free if you buy anything from my favorite vegan supplement brand, Veg Nutrition, using my code BRIAN10. Just send me a DM on Instagram and I will send those recipe books over to you. And also, as always, send me the word buff on Instagram if you're interested in working one-on-one with me personally as your coach. I'll definitely help you get super duper buff. And that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, I really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. Let me know how much soy you consume every day in the comments below, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I'll see you in the next video.